Hi, hello, it's Betsy from Emmy, My Hook, and I have a lot of new subscribers, so I just want to take a moment to thank those of you who have come from other channels and for all the various people that I can't remember right now that have given me shout outs. I am so grateful. I can't express that enough. And if you've been here the whole time, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Betsy. I have myalgic encephalomyelitis, which is another name for chronic fatigue syndrome because it's a lot more like that. It's a lot less like that. I also have various other chronic illnesses that you can see other videos about. But today I am super excited. Okay, so a couple videos ago, I announced that I have been very inspired by Rose over at Rose Likes Crochet for what she's doing to gather donations to donate to a local charity of hers called Wings, which is a domestic violence center. And I wanted to do something similar because that is just something that's near and dear to my heart. I've always done some kind of charity work, but I am sick, so I never felt like I could commit to something, or yeah. Anyway, I've been getting a little bit improvement in health, and so for the month of October, I thought we could all work together, and we are going to work together to donate to a ministry here in the west area of Atlanta that serves families in homelessness to help either get back on and poverty to get them back on their feet, and or provide them resources that they need. So I'm accepting winter items like scarves, hats, fingerless gloves with something, yeah, I guess because it's Atlanta, and they will take blankets. They have families, so so whatever size blanket you can send, they can use the baby blankets, they can use they can use whatever size blankets you can send. Anyway, I will link that video in the description so you know all about that. And I want to do a giveaway for those of you who donate to that at the end of October. But if you saw my video 73 questions, that was like a takeoff on Vogue's 73 Qs, I don't have much of a yarn stash to give away, so I did my first ice yarn haul. I just got it like 10 minutes ago. My caregiver unpacked it. If you've seen other I can't talk, I'm so excited. If you've seen other ice yarn hauls, you know that they don't come in a box. They come all the way from Turkey. It was a hot mess. It was extremely dirty. So I had her, excuse me while I fix my hair on camera. So I had her unpack it for me. And I'm looking at some beautiful stuff. Not all of this will go in the giveaway, but a certain amount will. And also, I have started to make stitch markers. I don't know if this exact set is going to go in the giveaway or not. I am also considering creating an Etsy shop for stitch markers slash maybe some project bags. So I want to show you my prototype here. If I can show you that. Anyway, stitch markers, I don't know if this specific one will go. Come on, little tail, you're the prettiest one in the giveaway, but I have made like a ton of stitch markers. So you'll get some yarn and some stitch markers. There will be one giveaway, one entry per person. So if you make me 5 hats, you still only get one entry. But I'll give some of this ice yarn and some stitch markers. And if you are interested in me possibly opening an Etsy shop with stitch markers and project bags, if you could leave me a comment below. There are a lot of those out there already. I could really use it to help fund the channel so I can buy yarn to be able to show on the channel. So that's my idea behind the Etsy shop, is to help fund the channel. If you think that that might be something you're interested in, if you could give the video a thumbs up and also put something in the comments that, oh yeah, hey, I might check it out, that would be great. So without further ado, let's see what I got. Okay, so if you've ever bought from Ice Yarns, you know that you have to buy this yarn in packs. Well, I think you might no, you buy it by the pack. They tell you what the price is per skein, and then they tell you what the whole pack is. And then they charge an astronomical price for shipping because it's coming direct from Turkey. But if you play the game right and you like juggle around the formula, you can still get a fantastic deal on yarn. And I bought this Tuesday last week, and they were having like a bargain bin, and I did a lot of those. So I managed to get these skeins down to $1.60 a skein. I was so excited. So we're gonna start, and I apologize. I'm really hoping the plastic doesn't crinkle, but y'all, I haven't even looked at it myself. But anyway, this was called Amigurumi cotton. And I got this hoping it would be a better skin tone. If you guys saw my skin tone that I got from Hobby, it was rather orange. And I definitely think this is a, you know, okay, well my face is always flushed, but you know, this is like appropriate skin tone if I were making something for somebody in my family. So I'm super pleased with this. It is super soft. And let's see. It's a #2 weight. It says 2 to 4 millimeter hook. I would probably use a 3.5 on this if I were making an amigurumi. I might drop down to a 2, depending on how tight I wanted it to be. But a lot of the amigurumi patterns I have call for this kind of like lighter weight yarn, so I'm super pleased. And it's quite soft. Like, this would make a pretty amazing washcloth, and they had it in tons of colors. This is the color, I don't know. This is kind of an off-white ecru. And I also got that in white because this, you know, you heard me talking about Mr. Rogers, and the bottom of the soles of his shoes required white. And so anyway, now I got a lot of white, and also I figured I could use this for dishcloths and stuff as well. And at $1.60 a skein for white, yeah. Anyway, I couldn't resist. Sorry for that. It's very soft for cotton. I mean, not that cotton's not soft. Oh, this is a 50-50. So was the other one. So it's cotton acrylic. I don't know if you'd want to make a washcloth with that or not. Maybe. Anyway, perfect for amigurumi. All right. The rest of this is a little more fun. I'm excited about this. I have wanted to touch this yarn for a long time. This is the Picasso ball, and I've got, oh my goodness, I was so hoping it was as soft as people were saying it is, and also that it was as pretty. This reminds me of like a Monet painting with all the purples and the greens, and yeah, so I cannot wait to do something out of this. And of course, I got 8 balls of this, so it's likely that this will be going in the October giveaway. It's also likely that some of this stuff will go to make things for that charity, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep a few of these to make something for myself, because this is definitely like all my favorite colors in one skein of yarn, and it is super duper duper pretty and soft. Okay, so Picasso yarn balls are, oh my gosh, that is tiny. 44% acrylic, 56% polyester with a 5 millimeter needles or a US 8 hook. And it's a 4-weight. And it is just as gorgeous in person as I've seen on camera for lots of other things. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And here's the next one. I forget what this is called. Let's see if it's, ooh, this is surprisingly soft too. I just never know what's like, you never know. That's my hesitation about buying yarn online, is you just never know what it's gonna feel like. I mean, you kind of know by the fiber, but you don't really know, because I have felt some pretty rough feeling cotton sometimes. All right, they consider this a bulky. It is something percent acrylic, 40 maybe, and 60% polyamide, which, can somebody tell me what, I've heard that in lots of other yarns. Can somebody tell me what polyamide is? If you can see, it's kind of almost like a braided cord that is twisted with a smaller fuzzy yarn. And you can tell, like, greens and purples and teals, those are my favorite colors. And so this will likely make it in the giveaway, because I got 8 balls of that. This one shows a little more purple and neon in it than that other ball. So, super soft. Oh, it's called Clara, if you were wondering. Okay, this next one I was very excited about, because not only do I love the colors in this one as well, but it sort of kind of reminded me of Premier Puzzle yarn and the way the picture looked. Let's open it, shall we? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing an ice haul. I'm so in love right now. Let's see here. So I love the kind of rainbowish color. Oh wow, I'm struck at how soft this is too. I'm super pleased, guys. I was really afraid, as cheap as this is, that A, it wasn't gonna be worth putting in a giveaway, because, like, I don't know, I feel like some people throw shade at ice yarns. And B, I just, you know, I wasn't sure how good a quality it is. Like, I paid $1.60 a yard. I mean, I'm really afraid that maybe some kid is working in a factory for his life, and I'm like, I don't know, supporting a sweatshop, but it sure is soft and pretty. I would say though, it's closer to a 4, a thick 4, but definitely not the bulky weight of a Premier Puzzle yarn, which somebody told me after I'd already placed my order, but I'm still not upset about it. I love a good 4 weight. So it says 5 to 6 millimeters and then US 8 to 10. I think that's talking about knitting needles, because that's what they're showing, is knitting needles as the symbol. So I don't know that I would use, I think I'd use a 5 to 6 millimeter hook maybe, but not like an 8 to 10 millimeter on this would be in. Look at that goodness. Yeah, wow. I'm in love. So I have 4 skeins of that. Let's see. Oh, I haven't been telling you how many yards is on these. Shame on me. I'll try to remember from this time. Well, okay, 100 grams or 160 meters, plus or minus 5%. And I go by yards, so I'd have to Google that conversion. But 4 of those. And I got 1 more colorway. Actually, look at me, I got 2 more colorways. Is this the same? No, I feel like this is different. It's a little thinner. But it is called Puzzle Wool. So it is for sure kind of supposed to mimic puzzle yarn, I suppose. This is 50% wool and 50% premium acrylic. And to me, it's a little scratchy. I would not mind it as a hat. Maybe if it was a super cold day, I wouldn't mind it as a scarf, but it's like, I don't know. To me, all wool is kind of scratchy, so I don't know, like, I don't know. I was also thinking this would be a good neutral that could go either gender for making things for must. So this doesn't show you, but there is some blue in it. Let me grab another skein. I got 4 skeins of this. That one doesn't really show you the blue either, but this one does. I like rainbows too, if you haven't noticed. I like jewel tones and I like rainbows. And the rainbows don't have to be bright and sunny. They can be somewhat muted too. I'm just breaking that bag to pieces. All right. Here's the other one of puzzle wool. I also thought this would be a great gender neutral thing to send in. Guys or girls. And same 4-weight, same amount on a skein. Same kind of puzzle effect. So I'm excited to, even though this is definitely lighter weight, I am excited to work these up next to my puzzle yarns and see how it works, because that would be good. What else do I have in here? Okay, I love this color. I mean, I don't like love it. I love it. I love it as a fall color to wear. My husband thinks this is the ugliest color on the planet, and I believe Crystal at Chronically Crochet left me a message about how she hated mustard colored yarn but had to make something for her daughter-in-law. But I got some mustard color yarn. I think it works. It's another great gender neutral thing that works up really pretty, and it's a roving style. It is super soft. I do think this has some wool in it, if I remember correctly. Yes, 25% alpaca, 50% merino wool, and 25% acrylic. Maybe I have nothing against merino wool. I mean, I don't know though. I still wouldn't wear this as a sweater because I would be able to, it's a texture thing, and I'm weird about textures. I also have ADHD, and that makes me, like, I'm just weird about certain textures against my skin. And that's gotten worse with my ME. If I'm not feeling well, like, sometimes I can't wear heathered things, even though this shirt is super soft. Sometimes I can't wear heathered things because it feels itchy to me. So I am really weird about that. They're calling this a 5-weight. I don't know. I think it's, well, that looks like a 5-weight for sure. But it's a roving, so it's, you know, it's different weights all over. So I have 8 skeins of this. I don't know. Tell me whether or not you would like this in the giveaway, because I feel like mustard is a dividing color amongst people. I feel like it could go either way. Some people might get this and be like, yeah, I'm totally re-gifting that. Anyway, but wait, there's more. And I really didn't feel like this was, I think total this was $125 with shipping. So, and like I said, it ended up being about $1.30 a skein. So, $1.80 a skein, I think. I feel like I've now said $1.60, $1.30, and $1.80, but I think it was $1.80 a skein. I also got green, because green is another great gender neutral color. I love to wear green, and so does my husband. And this is the same as the mustard color. Roving, they're calling it a 5. Alpaca, wool, and acrylic. Super pretty. I think I love the way roving looks when it knits up and knits up. I don't knit, like I can't. I've tried. Crochets up. Stitches up. Okay, the next two, I saved the best for last because these were definitely, well, that's not true because I loved that Picasso yarn. Anyway, okay, I love these other two. Some of these were straight up like, I need yarn that's cheaper to be able to afford to make it for charity. Like, and it was obvious, like gender neutral stuff. These next two are totally like, I love these. I got enough to make a sweater out of them if they're well, okay, I got enough to make a sweater out of all of these because you buy the packs, but whatever. Okay, I love this yarn. So, I love a good fleck yarn. And my favorite fleck yarn, as far as the way it looks, is the Karen Sprinkle Cake that's cream with rainbow on it. But that yarn is not soft to me, and I would not wear something out of it, so I haven't bought any. But I loved navy with a rainbow fleck. And it's pretty dang soft. Oh, I'm excited. Yay! All right, part of this was my birthday is coming up in December, and then you have Christmas, and I was like, I'm telling people to get me yarn gift cards, and I want to know whether or not ice is worth it. Like, I'm totally feeling like ice is worth it right now. Okay, this is super soft. I'm in love. I am so glad I got this. And they have it in other colors, and yeah. Okay, this is called Favorite Tweed. You're so right, Ice. Like, way to read my mind. Love it. Okay, 5mm US 8 number 4 is what it's saying. And again, I think those are knitting recommendations, but look at that. Oh, yes, I am so in love. Okay, all right, well, my last one. Okay. Oh, please be as wonderful as I want you to be. It's purple with sequins. I have a feeling my daughter is gonna be like begging me to make her something out of this. Maybe this is the stuff I make matching hats for us out of. Let's see here. Okay, 98% acrylic, 2% paillette or payette, P-A-I-L-L-E-T-T-E. That's going to be backwards if I show it to you, but not the softest in the world, but definitely hattable. I probably wouldn't wear a sweater out of it, but hattable and probably scarfable. Again, I probably have some like more sensitivity to the feel of yarn than other people, so it might just be me. It's not the softest, but it's just kind of rough. It's not itchy or anything. It's just rough acrylic, if that makes sense. And it's kind of coming up a little, there we go, that's closer to color. I was about to say it's coming up a little redder back here than it was up there. Let's see, how much is on here? I'm sorry, I'm so excited about the yarn and how it feels, I keep forgetting to tell you how much is on there, because I'm like, I got a whole pack. Like, when do I ever buy yarn in packs? I have never done that before. This is so much fun. Okay, how much yardage, Betsy? How much yardage? 100 grams, 210 meters, plus or minus 5%. So it's called chain paillette, whatever that word is. Anyway, if you have a specific yarn that you have a question about and you want me to tell you what the item number is, I was so excited. I rushed in here to do the haul video, and I didn't bring up my email that tells me like the number and the color number on it. Some of it has it on the bag, but not all of it does. But if you have a specific question about one, leave me a comment and I will tell you what the actual item number was and what the color is that they said, because I did find their website pretty difficult to navigate. But I think I mentioned I had gotten most of these based off of a Bag O' Day. Like, she had her viewers write in what their favorite ice yarns were. And like the Picasso came from that. I think the favorite tweed came from that. The wool roving came from that. Yeah. I think these were part of the bargain ones too, for that like Tuesday bargain. And honestly, I haven't shopped ice yarns enough to know if they do that every Tuesday or not, if they have like a bargain bin like that. Because I know if I go to their website and start looking around, that I'm gonna be tempted to spend money that I don't have. So I don't go on their website very often, unless like I know I have money to order. So anyway, I hope that this brightens your happy Tuesday. And again, some of this is going to make it into the October giveaway for the Donate for Good, or Crochet for Good. That's what I was calling it, for Must Ministries. I don't know if I'm going to stick with Must Ministries for the charities. There's just not, like, I really wanted to do something for the NICU, but they are not accepting donations right now because of COVID, and I'm finding that that is kind of the case for a lot of the places down here that take handmade stuff. So I may be doing a different, my idea was to do a different charity a month, but I am having a hard time finding places that are like accepting donations right now in my local area for causes that I feel are worthy. So we may stick with them, but for right now, we're just gonna call this an October thing. And again, just donate one item is an entry, 5 items is an entry. Like, just be generous, but your, you know, the amount of stuff that you make is not going to reflect your entry, because you might be like me and making stuff may be really difficult. And if you make one washcloth and that's good for you, like, awesome, send it. I appreciate it. So I hope you guys liked this. Let me know what your favorite was in the comments. I have a lot of things I'm asking you to leave me in the comments this video, but I'm just, you know, I'm so eager to hear what you have to say. And if you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up, because that helps the YouTube algorithms, and I'd love a share, and definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.